We're spending a year in New Zealand.
And you're coming with us.
I'm Isak.
And I'm Anne.
And this is what we've been up to.
Morning.
Chris saved our life.
You can't check it out. In this episode, we go on the most spectacular and challenging hike we've done so far.
And while doing so, we make new acquaintances on the trail.
This is classic avalanche terrain.
I think we're going to turn back actually. Stuck in a bit of a traffic jam. It seems like Queenstown traffic can be quite thick at some points during the day. We've been a bit outside the main city center of Queenstown to do some computer work in a cafe today. Tomorrow we're planning a pretty big hike, so that's gonna be nice, but next stop for us now is to go to the second of the two main DOC campsites in Queenstown, which is Moke Lake. The road to Moke Lake is quite steep, but Rudy handles it like a champ as usual. Lake is behind these bushes in the middle of a valley. Seems like it's gonna get quite cold. It's already quite a bit colder up here. We're not that much higher than Queenstown technically, but it's already making a difference. And nights are definitely getting colder, but it's a nice campsite. We're gonna go down and check out the lake and then make some food. You wanna check out the lake before it gets too dark?
Yes, absolutely.
We have had dinner. Tomorrow we do a pretty big hike. It's called the Master's Traverse, and it's supposed to be quite steep at some parts, so we'll have to take good care. But the weather is good, and we got our trekking poles now, so I think we should be safe, and we'll take good care along the way. I found this trail while browsing my favorite app, AllTrails. And we later got to know that it's officially referred to as the Queen's Drive. Both Anne and I are rather experienced hikers, but the reviews, as well as the map of this one, were certainly daunting.
None of us are very experienced with full-on mountaineering, and this steep cliff face was definitely something that goes beyond some regular scrambling. But confident that we could tackle this challenge as long as we took it easy and had good weather, we decided to give it a go.
Everything is packed up and ready. We're gonna start really early to have plenty of time to do it. It's not that hard of a hike. It's just 800 meters in altitude gain and about 11 kilometers long. But because of the steep and quite dangerous sections, we want to have plenty of time. So we're starting at sunrise.
So next shot you're gonna get is gonna be two sleepy potatis questioning their life choices of getting up when it's still dark and fucking cold, because the night is supposed to be super cold. So get ready for not so amused faces in 3, 2, 1.
Morning.
Alright, on our way up, and there's a thick cloud up on the mountain. It is supposed to be sunny today, so I guess it's just the morning mist and that is gonna clear hopefully. Yeah, here we go. Exciting. Officially driving into the cloud now. And just like that, we're above the cloud. Wow.
Oh, I feel amazing. Look at that. Wow, the light shines in. Welcome to the Remarkables. We got Dimrill Dale.
Lord of the Rings location for those who don't know. And here we have Anne.
Hello. And here we got Isak and Anne trying to figure out how to get back on track, because I don't know if that was clear, but We started hiking down there, and the trail that we were supposed to take was closed, and it really said keep out, so there was no climbing fences this morning. We just started hiking in the valley. They have these little signs where they show you to walk, but I'm not sure if we're going to get up on the same track. We try.
Oh wow. Look at that.
So we just kept walking, and they weren't sure. So we talked to those guys here who were working on a construction site. And they said, like, we have to stay out of this area. Like, they're working in the building a lot, so you're really not supposed to be there, where technically our hike is. But we found a way around, and there is a detour, I think, marked with those ones that we can follow. And yeah, let's do that.
So we follow the directions of that construction worker, and we've officially made the whole detour and are now back on the official trail. So that was a bit of a scramble, like we scrambled up here in the rocks. I think that detour was probably more fun than the actual trail, because the actual trail goes in the valley in the road. But now we're almost over the ridge to see over towards Queenstown. Still cloudy in the valley, it looks amazing, and yeah, now we're on the official hike.
We made it to the ridge. Down there somewhere under the clouds is Lake Wakatipu. And now we continue up this steep part and see where we're going.
We're going there. So now comes the really steep part of the hike, and we should definitely take it seriously. It's steep, but it looks doable. Let's go! At this point, the section that scrambles around the steep mountainside started. This is some serious scrambling. We're taking it very slowly and carefully.
Yes.
Thank God for the poles.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
The views just kept getting better and better, but the several 100-meter drop next to us certainly gave a heartbeat. The trail is absolutely insane. The thing that made it seriously scary and dangerous was the fact that the barely existing path was at a constant steep sideways angle, with loose rocks and gravel under our feet. The main fear was that if you'd start sliding, it would be too steep to stop yourself from falling into the abyss.
We ended up putting the cameras down, and after about a kilometer, we found ourselves in a dilemma.
Not very safe.
We think we're gonna turn back, actually.
But just as we were about to turn around, we met this guy. He practically came jumping like a goat along the mountainside, and apparently he was very familiar with the trail.
He invited us to join him, and with the confidence boost of knowing that it was doable, it wasn't long until the dangerous section gave way to a huge boulder field.
Take out the skis.
Walking and talking to Chris as the sun was blazing down on us made the rest of the hike fly by.
Now we get up here and then through there.
We sort of head up to the right, we should join the track.
Soon we found ourselves looking down at Lake Alta from the opposite side of where we started in the morning. The loop was completed, and it was easily one of the best hiking experiences we've ever had.
That was awesome.
Chris saved our life. Or at least our hike.
He made us have an incredible day, honestly.
Just after we decided to turn around, this guy comes practically jumping across this crazy trail. And we asked him, like, have you done this before? And he's like, yeah, a couple of times. And
we were asking, like, is it safe to walk in these conditions? And he was like, yeah, sure.
You can come with us. And then basically we just hiked the rest of the trail together. And yeah, that gave a lot of confidence. And we managed to figure out how to handle those steep slopes and get around the traverse. So
it was super fun.
Oh, it was so good.
It was awesome. It was awesome company.
It was so
we
good.
had a super nice day.
Yeah, we're back at the 12-mile Delta campsite outside Queenstown, and today we go on another hike. So Chris, that saved our hike yesterday and guided us safely around the traverse, invited us for another hike close to Glenorchy. So of course we said yes.
I'm excited. We wanted to do a rest day today, but if a 70-year-old guy that hiked with you yesterday asks you to go for another hike today, you can't chicken out. Like, there's no way. Also, we really enjoyed his company, and we're gonna get some local tour. So yeah, super excited actually.
Breakfast.
But this is have you been down to Glenorchy yet?
No.
Oh, okay. It's such a beautiful road.
After a quick stop in Glenorchy for a coffee and some map reading, we headed on towards the trailhead. Today's hike was bound to be a lot more relaxed than the day before, taking us through the forest up above the tree line.
Beech trees. These are all beech trees.
Is that what? Oh, we were wondering what to call it because they have so small leaves.
Yeah, beech. One of the ones that I really like. Say, oh yeah, here. And then we'd still get lost, and there's a glacier up there. Now, it'd just be a bloody rock scramble, and it'd be really, really hard. Yeah, this is classic avalanche terrain.
Yeah.
There's funnels down here. I've often looked at these peaks here and, you know, what an amazing day to traverse those peaks, and this one here, go up that ridge and down the other side.
What a nice day.
In the next episode, Isak gets a new drone,
We failed to go to the west coast.
so instead we head towards the fjordlands.
By sandflies, oh my gosh.